In folk tradition, Huo Yuanjia is considered one of the top 10 martial arts masters of the Qing dynasty and a true legend in the Kung Fu world. Though his life was short, he was filled with extraordinary achievements, and here's his story. Huo Yuanjia's father was a biaoshi, essentially the equivalent of today's security guard or armored truck escort. This was an ancient profession, specialized in safely transporting valuable items. These guards typically mastered martial arts, so they could defend against bandits or robbers on the road. With this family background, the Huo family had deep martial arts traditions. However, Huo Yuanjia was a sickly child who got sick often. His father believed he wasn't suited for martial arts training and refused to teach him Kung Fu, hoping instead that he would study to become a government official. This made Huo somewhat of an outsider among his brothers, since the entire family practiced martial arts. Despite his father's opposition, Huo Yuanjia had a strong passion for martial arts. He would secretly watch when his father and older brothers practiced, then train rigorously in private. Huo had a remarkable natural talent, possibly the best aptitude for Kung Fu in the entire family. Even more surprisingly, through his daily practice year after year, his health actually improved. He became stronger and stopped getting sick so often. This experience left a deep impression on him and planted the seeds for his later promotion of martial arts. After several years of secret training, when he was in his 20s, a martial artist from another town came to the Huo family to test the skills. Huo's brothers were defeated one after another. In this critical moment, Huo Yuanjia stepped forward and defeated the challenger, using his family's fighting style. This incident shocked his father and completely changed his perception of his son. From then on, his father no longer prevented him from learning Kung Fu and began teaching him personally. As his martial skills improved, Huo Yuanjia gradually gained fame around Tianjin, earning the title #1 in Tianjin, meaning the top Kung Fu master in the area. There are many stories about Huo Yuanjia, though some are difficult to verify and others are exaggerated legends. One confirmed incident occurred when he was 41 years old. A British strongman named O'Brien came to Shanghai, set up a fighting ring, and insulted China as the sick man of Asia. At the invitation of Shanghai martial arts groups, Huo Yuanjia went to challenge O'Brien, hoping to defend national honor through his Kung Fu. In the end, O'Brien was too afraid to fight and quietly fled. This historical event has been confirmed by Huo's descendants in interviews. That same year, Huo Yuanjia did the most important thing in his life, his greatest achievement, founding the Athletic Association of Martial Arts, a school open to the public. He broke with the conservative tradition of exclusive martial arts teaching and openly taught Kung Fu to society, sharing his family's martial arts with outsiders. He hoped that through martial arts training, Chinese citizens would strengthen their bodies, change the image of China as a sick nation, and ultimately save the country. For his patriotism and character, China's founding father, Sun Zhongshan, greatly admired him and presented him with a calligraphy inscription. However, just 1 year later, Huo Yuanjia suddenly passed away at the age of 42. There are two theories about his death. Some believe Huo had tuberculosis since his youth and died from overworking himself while establishing his martial arts school. The more widely circulated theory is that he was poisoned by the Japanese. According to this account, after competing against a Japanese judo team, the Japanese, upon hearing about Huo Yuanjia's tuberculosis, invited him to a hospital for treatment on the pretense of helping with his illness. During his hospital stay, Huo's condition got worse rapidly, and he died shortly after. Huo's descendants and disciples all support this theory, though evidence was lacking for many years. In 1989, when Huo Yuanjia's tomb was opened, unusual black spots were discovered on his remains. Tests confirmed his bones contained high levels of arsenic, a main component of poison. However, no official media reported this discovery in detail, so the most direct and authoritative evidence remains somewhat limited compared to other Kung Fu masters like Wang Feihong and Ye Wen. Huo Yuanjia fought much less frequently, and his opponents were mainly foreigners. His purpose was to uphold national dignity. His greatest contribution was breaking with tradition by being the first to share his family's Kung Fu with the public. Following his example, many Kung Fu masters began openly teaching the skills, which not only promoted the flourishing of martial arts, but also greatly improved the physical fitness of Chinese citizens. Therefore, rather than simply be a martial arts master, Huo Yuanjia is better described as a spiritual leader of Chinese Kung Fu. If you enjoyed this video, please like and support my channel.